Yo, what is going on everyone? GuidingLight here, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can unlock the Revenant class here in Elden Ring Nightreign. Now, this is by far one of the best classes in the game, by far, and I literally just used it to actually beat Day 3, which is the end game boss in the game, and I can tell you right now, if it was not for this character, that there is no way that we would have gotten through that final boss fight. So very quickly, guys, I want to explain to you guys what these abilities are on this character, and then I will show you how to unlock it. Now, the first thing that you will get is to raise enemy ghosts to fight as allies. Now, this is great, especially if you're a solo player, because you can actually have people help you out, and it will take the aggro from the enemies away from you. Now, you can also continue to play this harp, which will allow you to actually take control of other enemies on the map as well. And then for the ultimate ability, you are going to be able to revive your teammates from across the map instantly without having to actually be anywhere near them, which is what I was able to use to actually clutch the final boss fight. Now, what's great about these enemies or these allies, which you can actually spawn in to fight alongside you, is that not only will they take aggro from enemies so that you and your teammates don't have to take damage and can fight, but it is also capable of getting revives for you as well. Now, as someone that does like to play solo, I really enjoy this class due to the fact that it'll allow me to actually have a much easier time actually completing missions. And on top of that, you can actually spawn in multiple different ghosts to fight alongside you. One will have a sword and will do fast attacks. One is the one you're seeing here, which does the heavy attacks. And then there's another boss you can spawn in, which will remain still, but it's sort of like a turret which shoots at enemies from afar. So it's an incredibly versatile class. There is not any other class in the game which comes anywhere near to having the ability and the versatility of this class. And on top of that, it actually does act as a bit of a healer while also being able to do pretty good DPS as well. The only downside to this character is probably its defense level, meaning that when you do get hit, you're going to take more damage than you normally would. However, it's once you're hit level 3, 4, 5, you really won't have to worry too much about your health bar either, and this is just by far the best class. Now, to get started on this, what you will first need to do is unlock the Duchess character. Now, I've already made a complete walkthrough on how it is you can unlock this character, and it only takes about a minute. Now, if you guys haven't unlocked her, you will need her first in order to get to the next step. After doing this, go to the small jar bazaar, which can be found in the round table hold. So simply go here. It's going to give you guys a special shop once you guys enter here. Now, I already purchased the item required, so it's not in my shop, but this is the item which you are looking for. I'm not going to try and get the exact pronunciation of it, but scroll through your shop and you should find this item in there for relatively cheap. Now, once you guys have this item, you will open up your mini map while still in this area. Switch over to the Wilder character because you're going to be going into a special boss fight. And when using the Wilder character, you can actually cheese the boss and get through it very, very quickly. And what you'll notice is that now that you've bought that item out of that shop from the bazaar, you should see this phantom here in your home base. Now, once you guys activate this phantom, you should have an unlimited amount of tries at this. You don't have to worry about risking anything or anything like that, but you will come in here and it will activate the access area to a special boss fight. Now, if you guys are familiar with the Wilder character, you are actually going to be given a grappling hook, which can be used to attack enemies from afar. Now, the best way to get through this boss fight, at least if you want to do it easily without putting in very much effort, all you'll have to do is come into this boss fight. Now, there's going to be 3 enemies. One remains still, and then there's one that's very, very slow that does heavy attacks, and then there's this enemy here, which is kind of going to rush at you with a dagger. Now, what you'll want to do is simply come over as far into the back as you can. The reason for this is because the main boss is going to have a range attack, which sends out a yellow disc, and if you're far enough away, it won't reach you. Now, all you have to do is simply take out the enemy that has the dagger. As you can see, I just did that. And this will leave the slow enemy left and this big guy in the back who is completely stationary. Now, all you have to do is simply take out the Night Idol boss. And if you use the grappling hook attack, you can just take out the boss and not have to worry about the 2 other enemies. So if you guys are struggling with this, you really can just dodge these enemies the entire time. And I'll show you guys how I was able to essentially cheese the boss by just simply using this grappling hook. So anytime that the grappling hook effect is ready, just get within range of it and trigger it on the boss. And as you can see, it will take down about 20% of the boss's health. At this point, you can literally just run around and wait for the ability to respawn and then just trigger it again and again until you are through the fight. Now, this fight was really not that hard. I just kind of didn't want to deal with dodging the enemies and trying to do the entire fight all at the same time. And honestly, it's just easier to do it this way. So hopefully this helps you guys out. I'll let the whole entire gameplay run through, but once you guys beat this, you will unlock this character and all of her abilities. As you can see here, these are actually the same characters that you're able to spawn yourself once running the Revenant class. So hopefully this does help you all out, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.